I will say with my FND seizures, especially, when I come round from a seizure, I can tell you my name, my date of birth, where I'm from, what's happening. I'm completely there. It's completely different to an epileptic seizure. Yeah, I'll be wiped, I'll be tired, but I'm quite coherent. Like, if you ask me a question, I'll be able to answer it. Same as like in a seizure.
It was more that she'll like literally 2 seconds, she'll lift her head up, read comments, and then go unconscious. She's reading comments out on her phone.
Yeah, I agree.
Within seconds.
I agree with that.
It's not like I know that. To me, like answering questions and knowing where you are and who you are and what your name is and what your date of birth is, those sort of things is different from like you're unconscious. You lift your head up, you read the comments, and then your head drops again, and then 2 minutes later you lift your head up, you read a few more comments, and then your head drops again.
What is?
And she's saying that's an epileptic seizure.
That is not an epileptic seizure. And with an epileptic seizure, yeah, I'm wiped from them, but I can come round. I'm a bit dazed and confused as to what's happened, but I can still tell you my name and date of birth.
I am at first. Give me 10 minutes, and then I'm
lifting your head up, reading a few comments, and then going unconscious, and then lifting your head up and reading another few comments. And there's even been times when she's lifted her head up, read a comment that has said something bad, blocked the person, and then her head's dropped again. And there's no space in between where she like gains her surroundings before looking at her phone. She just lifts her head up, looks at her phone, and starts reading comments straight away.
When I've told her dad before,
are caused by low blood sugars. I can unequivocally tell you they are not caused by low blood sugars. I literally
not with the monsters she's drinking.
Up and down the country in the Netherlands and things like that, the Houses of Parliament, in regards to low blood sugars and endocrinology things. And Sally can vouch for that because I've showed it to Sally. I can tell you now that is not what a low blood glucose looks like. Yes, everybody's different, but she's claiming that she's having a seizure on a 4.6. That's a normal blood glucose level.
Yeah, that's normal. 4 to 7 is normal, isn't it?
But I've called her dad.
You don't have seizures with.
I've called her dad for a seizure.
5 and 10.
I've called her dad for a seizure, and he said, "Yeah, I'll be there in 5 minutes." And he will enter the room. He will pick up her phone. He will ask her, "Are you on live?" She'll say yes. Like, turn and say yes, and then pass out again. And he will go, "Right, I'll deal with this," and end the live. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, or she'll be like unconscious until the moment she hears someone open the door, and then she'll lift her head up and be like, "Who is it?"
Yeah, that's insane to me because
and then be unconscious again.
I've had like seizures episodes on live, not just seizures, like drop attacks and things like that on live. And my partner definitely isn't switching off the live before he like deals with me. He definitely deals with me and then switches off live. So I feel like that's a bit of a madness, even if it was FND.
You wouldn't care about the phone, you just took it out of the way.
Yeah, like the one that I was talking about, like he didn't check if she was breathing, he didn't check if she had a pulse. She was like slumped over in the bed. He went, he picked up the phone, he said, "I hope no one's called an ambulance," ended the live, and then I don't know what he did. If someone is unconscious, and especially if they're like a relative, like I haven't got children, but I imagine it's even stronger with your own child than another relative. But the first thing you would be doing is making sure that they are breathing and then they've got a pulse. You wouldn't give a shit whether their phone's on live or not. You want to make sure they're breathing and want to make sure you're not having to give them CPR.
Yeah, exactly.
You wouldn't be thinking, "I hope no one's called an ambulance," as soon as you walk through the door, knowing that your child could be in a life-threatening situation. You're not going to be thinking, "I hope no one's called an ambulance."
He'll lock the door behind him and everything.
If anything, you'd be praying that they had called an ambulance.
Yeah, if anything, if you've got a phone call to say your child is unconscious and could possibly be not breathing, you would be hoping that there's already an ambulance on the way behind you. Not hoping that no one's called one and switching the live off and ranting about the live before checking whether the person's even breathing.
Guys,
he never ran to her.
I was on the phone to the paramedics, and the paramedics watched it as well, might I add, and the police. So we timed how long it took for him to turn off. So we timed how long it took for him to get to her, which was 40 odd minutes, how long it took him before he turned the live off without checking his daughter, and it was 2 minutes, 33 seconds. Not once did he check on her, and she was laying slumped over, unconscious, in her bed with her face on the pillow.
Yeah, if it was me, my mum would run in, she'd leave the front door wide open, and she would come and do whatever she needed to do. She wouldn't give a shit what was in the way. She would just shut everything, move everything.
You'd be checking for breathing, checking for a pulse, putting the bed, like if they're in a medical bed, because I've got a medical bed, you'd be putting the thing on CPR mode just in case because there is a mode on the bed for me. Even there's a button that's like CPR mode, which puts everything like flat and hard rather than the mattress being soft. For example, it would be hard, so you don't have to drag them onto the floor. So you'd be going in, checking for breathing, checking for a pulse, and either putting the bed on CPR mode or putting them on the floor just in case they do require CPR, especially if that person has supposedly needed CPR before.
That bed does not have a CPR mode. It does lay flat, it does rise up and down, but it does not have CPR mode.
Can I hear
This is because she's bought the bed off eBay.
She didn't, she bought the bed off me.
Can I hear from Liz? Because the other thing is, guys, I am going to wrap up for today because I'm taking... I've got to go to my father-in-law's grave and put a headstone up, so I've got to go. But I am on every day, but I haven't heard from Liz. She keeps coming in the box, and then I miss her. So, Liz!
Hiya.
Hi.
I'm going to drop.
Okay. Yeah.
How are you? You okay?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
I was in her live last year. I felt sorry for her. I've got a serious brain condition. I'm in that hospital all the time. I've had 36 lumbar punctures so far. I've got arthritis in my spine. I've got my spinal walls collapsing. I get headaches every day. Apparently I wasn't on the right medication. The medication wasn't right for me. It wasn't working. I should go back to my doctor, blah, blah, blah. I sent her money over to buy her glucose and her tubes because I felt sorry for her. And then she Facebooked me and asked me for money for her phone bill. I said I didn't have it, and then she went really funny with me. And then when I went back in then after that, she blocked me. I spoke to her mod Chloe and asked why she blocked me. Apparently she told everybody that I was being really nasty to her on Facebook, which wasn't true at all. I just said no, that I couldn't afford to give her any money. And then her mod Chloe told me that I was a shit mother, I shouldn't have children, I should die from my brain condition because my son would be better off without me. And apparently Kirsten agreed with it and started laughing on live and started...
She does that a lot.
Nasty about me.
Firstly, no one should be buying her medical equipment because if she needs it, it'd be provided by the NHS on prescription.
Well, the fact that she stole some as well is just...
Well, apparently, because I'm on amitriptyline, now I'm on amitriptyline for my sleep, because I can't sleep at night, so that's what I'm on for. But they're also used for nerve damage because of my spine. Now, they work as a nerve damage tablet as well. But apparently, according to her, they don't work for nerve damage. Well, they do, because that's what I'm on them for as well.
Yep.
I take pregabalin for that.
Pain issues.
All the medication that I'm on is not right for my brain condition, apparently. And now that I'm getting a lot of headaches, apparently she's getting a lot of headaches. I wonder why. But what gets me is that she's been in hospital now for 2 days, but she's come out with the tubes. Why would she still have the tubes if she wasn't supposed to be on them? So is she taking them out before she goes into hospital and then putting them back in? I don't know.
Or they take them out and then she
They've
puts them
taken
back
them
in
out
immediately.
before.
And then she'll put them
Yeah.
back in, you know. Yeah, anyway.
Like, there was a post on Facebook where they...
remove the
Yeah,
tubes.
Lucy, it is
Yeah,
for nerve
there was a
damage as
post
well.
on
It is, yeah.
Facebook in one of the feed and tube groups where they wouldn't let her leave without removing the tubes, and she was getting in a massive, like, huff over it,
Well, I came on
and
to
was
say
trying
anyway,
to get
it was,
transferred to another hospital and XYZ, but they would not let her leave that ward at that hospital without removing the tubes, and as soon as she left, she put them back in again.
But I just came on to
Health section, legally they cannot remove tubes. When she had those tubes removed, I was in the medical hospital opposite in the bay with her. She was on a section, so they removed those tubes. But unless you're on a section, they cannot, by law, remove the tubes.
No.
I don't believe she's got
When
an
it's
NJ tube, because you cannot
you
place
lose
an
all
NJ
rights.
tube yourself.
It's
Right.
not an NJ. She says it's an NJ, but she's placing them both into her stomach. You can regularly see things that she puts in the supposed NJ coming out of the NG. There's, she says it gets changed every 3 months or something, and with NJ it has to be done in either radiology or endoscopy, but far more often than that she's changing brands of tubes, types of tubes, materials of tubes.
She's just
in
buying
the past 3
yellow
months.
version.
Yeah,
Yellow or white
I've seen
versions.
her use a Flowcare NG. I can't
Which
think
can
of
only
the
be
brand with the
placed-
single port NG, and she's
Guys,
used
can I just
a
tell you-
Fracker NG as
No,
her
no,
NG,
it's not them,
and that's in
darling.
3 months.
Most
That's
of those tubes are
Three.
Sorry, I was just going to put the video up of her doing.
yeah, it's 3 brands: Flowcare,
Right,
the one my
Sally.
friend has, which
Yeah.
I can't remember,
got Core
and
Flow, GB.
Fracker.
Flowcare GB, hasn't she? So Core Flow, sorry.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
Sally, that's all I
Core
came on to
Flow,
say.
yeah.
I just wanted to say why I was in her lives and what happened anyway. I need to go off anyway. I'm making my son's tea.
Yeah.
But that's what happened to me anyway. But it doesn't
sorry to
bother me
hear that.
anymore. I know I'm a great mother. I've brought my son up for 10 years on his own. I know that I do right by him. I know I'm on the right medication for my brain condition. It's never going to go away, but it's medicated, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm doing what I can. So fuck her. She's a twat. And I can't be arsed with her. Anyway, right, Sally, love you lots. Speak to you soon.
Take
Bye-bye.
care. Bye. Right, this video.
Take care, Liz.
Last thing I'm going to show, because I have to go, because we're doing it as a family
Sally?
thing. Yeah.
Sorry, darling. Can I ask that you pull up the picture where she admits stealing the Abbott's pump, please?
Where
'Cause
is
it's
that?
still
Where is
down.
it? Is
So
it on
the same
yours?
message as the chairs.
Oh, is it
I
a
just
message
don't
from you?
understand what possesses someone to want an NJ tube or an NG tube. Because I've had both and they're absolutely horrific to have placed.
Heather, where is it?
I think
Can you
it's
send me
because
it?
they're visible. Like anything that's visible of an illness. Because, like, I've got a PEG and a jejunostomy. I had a PEG J, but it flipped like 10 times in 6 months because my gut decided to start moving backwards when it finally decided to move. But, like, surgical tubes are a lot less visible than nasal tubes. So, in my opinion, she likes being seen as sick. And if she's got the tubes in her nose rather than under her top, then it makes her appear sicker because people can visibly see there's something wrong
Yeah.
as soon as they look at her.
So
rather
when there's
than-
why can't
swiping,
anyone find out
well,
who her medical
sort of-
team are and report it to her medical team?
It's
They
been
know
done.
she's been banned from a hospital, I believe, because of causing issues.
She's been banned from
Like-
several hospitals. Sally,
Yeah.
you know the message with the chair?
No.
The messages with the chair, it's on that.
Bam, 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 bam. What, you sent me privately?
I can't remember where I sent it. I posted a video on my TikTok with it.
Right, well, I'll go on your TikTok. Let me just show you this one for anyone that asks. Please note, blue medicine, which is promethazone being put in.
That she calls diazepam.
That she called promethazine. It is promethazine.
A few minutes later.
It's just turned on to see it.
You can see blue medicine down here where that lady's going like that.
I still don't understand how all that ranking works. Do you?
Not really.
I take
Some of the old mods are still on my team, if that makes sense, which really scares me.
Wait till she turns her head. She has to drink a monster. She notices it. She tries to cover it with the can.
Thank you, darling. Have a good sleep, Casey, darling.
Wash it down with a monster.
Here and sweet, are you okay, my love? Hey, buddy. What's you got? You got a pipeline punch?
When she turns her head.
There. It's blue coming out.
She tries to cover it.
Brilliant.
I couldn't resist.
Nothing wrong with you. I think they should take a hug.
Right, let's go and see Heather's. Oh, I don't think I can because I'm on my other account.
Let me see if I can quickly find the picture. 1 second.
Don't know if I can because I'm on my other account. So as you can see, yeah, if that was going into a jejunum, there is no way the blue shit would be coming out the other tube because that is.
And promethazine's not that blue. Even when crushed, it is not that blue.
You can get liquid promethazine and it is quite a bright blue.
Unknown 24, are you bullying her? No, it's not bullying, it's awareness. Bullying would be to criticise. This is awareness. We've been told to do this by the police, actually, to use social media as our power to warn people. So, no, it's not bullying her at all. It's just awareness. Factual. Blue stuff goes in, blue stuff goes out. Therefore, that's not in the jejunum. That's a fact. It's not bullying. We're not at school.
Like, if that happened and it was genuinely an Angie, then A, she would be feeling very sick because what she just put in the tube would supposed to be in her intestines and it's in her stomach. And B, it would mean that the tube has coils in the stomach and would need replacing. And there was a post where she said as well that she got her tube replaced in the middle of the night within 3 hours of it.
It was 2 hours. She got
throwing it
a private clinic.
Yeah, she said a private clinic was open in the middle of the night and able to replace her NJ tube within 3 hours of it coming out of place. NJ tube within 3 hours. NJ tube within of it.
Sorry, it's my fault.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Heather's. No, I don't think I can on here.
I don't even think private clinics have accident and emergencies, as far as I know. Like, have emergency units.
There is no private clinic that does this.
Please, can we not put where she lives, by the way, as well, guys? Because I don't want to dox her.
Like, I don't know, because my tubes are all NHS, so I didn't know that there's no private clinic that does it. But even if there was, I don't think there are private clinics that have emergency units that you would go to for a tube to be replaced like that. So
there is none, because I've been tube fed myself, and the ball ache of trying to get one replaced, it can take days.
All week sometimes. I've been in hospital for 2 weeks before over Christmas when my Peg J had flipped and I was just on like IVs like potassium, saline, glucose, etc. until they could replace my tube.
Yeah. Let me do this now, is it? It's not going to let me do this because I'm testing a beta version out. Let's see if I can do it this way. This will be the last thing I have to show because I do have to go. I'm going to get absolutely into trouble with Sean and my daughter. It's because I'm trialing a beta version. I don't know why I'm doing that for TikTok because, you know, it's a pain in the butt, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, you've got plenty of viewers and...
Yeah, I mean, I did
So-
stuff. I did stuff before. I've got like a group of people that we are called the Naughty Step Army, and we just do fun things. You know, there's a lot of neurodivergent people, a lot of people from.
I'm neurodivergent.
Yep, a lot of people in the we've got some obviously with chronic illness. We have.
Can I be added to some of these groups, please?
Yeah,
Me too.
We've got Discord. We have Discord.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what.
Discord. If you message me, I'll send you a link, and it's really easy. And like we've got separate threads. So we've got Tubi threads for people that are obviously Tubies. We have a diabetic thread for people with diabetes. We have stuff that's not chronic illness related, so it's not just a GP surgery. We have like things about arts. There's people that are crocheting in there. There's a Netflix things about good things to watch. It's a community that we're trying to, because we're not just people with labels at the end of the day. We actually have hobbies and interests and all of that malarkey.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
You know what
it's very
someone
much
called
about
me said about mental health the other day?
What was
That
that?
we have wobbly brains. That's what's wrong with us. We have wobbly brains.
My adopted daughter, Esther, she calls herself mentally unstable on the table. That's
Well,
her
I tell
phrase.
my mum that I'm having a mentee bee when I'm having a moment.
That's it. Right.
And she's like, what's a mentee bee? And I'm like, mental breakdown.
Heather, why are you not
She's
back
like,
in
oh,
there?
yeah.
Oh, you are. Right, Heather, it's going to be the last thing I'm going to show Heather because I have to go else I'm going to get into trouble with the family. And it's never good.
Then you'll be on the naughty step.
I'm always on the naughty step. That's hence that. I'm always on the naughty step. Right, let's have a
Queen
look.
of the naughty step.
Why is this not doing it, Heather? This is doing me head in. I've got some lady making brownies that I can't eat because I'm gluten-free.
Check on my story. I uploaded it to there, so it might be on there.
Let's try again, Heather. Sorry.
I love it when you guys put the music behind it.
Right, are you ready for it now?
Oh, this is crazy.
It makes it even better.
Doing my head in. Hang on. I know why it won't let me open it because I'm in neurodivergent.
For a Battenberg blondie, unfortunately, I.
Sorry, honestly, it's so loud. I don't know why that's set so loud. I've obviously done something. Heather, it might try and kick me out. Oh, here she is. Ooh, 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 ooh. How far down? Which one? Oh yeah, got it. Got it. Got it. Here we go. Hopefully
It's
it
the
won't.
one where it says stole this.
Okay, it says, I mean, like the new thing's on here, but it just looks ugly. Fair, haven't seen it. I just remember seeing your videos once. I had an Abbott one. I'll find it. I stole the pump from Bill when I lived with a friend. Yeah, I have both, but I'm supplied by Nutrition, and they're uglier. So it actually says there that she stole it. Shall I make that bigger, just so you could all see? I don't know where I put my glasses. I went downstairs for a cheeky.
Yes, please.
I went downstairs for a cheeky one, and I've put my glasses somewhere. Hold on.
Oh dear, Kirsten.
Oh no.
You are in
no.
trouble.
Oh no.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.